done it. We've opened the Montpellier chapter. We opened the doors to our first paying guests on Monday the 29th of November. Had a huge launch party. It was the hot ticket in town on the 10th of December. Through to Christmas and New Year, and into a very strong January so far, with guests popping in all the time. It's been fantastic.
It's just a transformation from then, which was an empty shell, to what Meg and Thomas Bale have done here. I can't even remember it the way it was sometimes. I've looked at photographs and I've thought, oh my God, it really was a bit shabby towards the end.
We were approached by Swire, who bought the hotel, and recognised that this was a brilliant opportunity to create a distinctive hotel in Cheltenham. And the opportunity of creating a hotel that wasn't part of a chain, creating a hotel that had its own character and individuality, was something that appealed to Swire. And we were approached because, as architects, we're very much design-led. We're really interested in doing great projects, really interesting projects, and really it was a marriage between a client who wanted something different and an architectural practice who were really up for doing something different. If you have a look at the existing villa, dates back to, I believe it's the 1850s. And what's different about this project is the opportunity of fusing new with old. So what we're doing is really enjoying what's great about this fantastic building, and then adding a new extension which will add a new lease of life to the building and in a way complete the building around the courtyard. So what I think is amazing about what we're going to do is bringing the old and the new, and the old and the new will be clearly distinctive. You'll know when you're in the old part of the building, you'll know when you're in the new part of the building.
One of the major hidden features within the construction of the old building is the lath and plaster walls, which, when it all gets stripped back, you see the old technique of having the ash laths going into place with the limestone plaster going in place, which obviously you never see that in the process. These days you just see plasterboard, you just skim it with the plasterboard skim. So it's for all that type of work, you're never going to tell, once you go in there and the room's all finished and decorated and fitted out, you wouldn't tell that it is an old traditional construction, a form of wall with a plaster finish, because you're just going to see it's a finished article.
What I think we will be doing is breathing fresh life into things. So the conservatory, for example, has been taken down, dismantled, and is now currently in a works and being restored completely.
So far we've dismantled the conservatory, brought it back to our workshop where we're doing repairs to glazing bars, frames and columns. Fairly standard Victorian cast iron and wrought iron conservatory, which just enhances the property that it's attached to.
The villa section of bedrooms was very tired, sort of dilapidated rooms in which they had very little technology, and they were quite awkward to use. You know, plug sockets were all very low to the skirting boards and things like that, and we wanted to obviously update the rooms completely, put in lots of technology, but the technology wasn't to be frightening, it was meant to be easy to use. We wanted the rooms to be welcoming and friendly, and obviously very, very comfortable as well and practical to use. The Crescent Wing was a design concept so that it wasn't a standard hotel bedroom, that when you walked into a standard hotel bedroom you would normally get on the left hand side a wardrobe and on the right hand side you'd have the bathroom. We wanted something light and airy and modern, and to have the maximum use of space. Make's design concept was this crescent shape that would then give a slightly wedge shape to the bedroom, but that did draw you in and towards the light, and I think they've been very effective in what they've done there.
When the project's complete, for me, the best part will be standing in the courtyard in the centre of the building. We've created a space there that never existed before. It's never had that central heart, that sense of place. It's never had that soul. And that courtyard space, which has got some planting in there, I think will be brilliant in the evening. I think people will spill out naturally into that space, and that outdoor room will be a real asset. And for me, that will be. It's not only is it the physical centre of the hotel, I think it will also be the place where everyone will congregate, especially in the summer. So I think that will be my favourite place.
So we've seen the tree coming in today. It's been a great success. We've, quite simply craned it in, put in some good soil around it. We've put in some mycorrhiza, which is a fungal content that complements tree growth and root establishment. It's fantastically vital for a happy landing for the tree. Today, it's going to be a lot happier tree than it's been for the last year or so in its pot. So they just want to get out and start growing.
Seeing the lowering of the tree today, which was the highlight of the week, I think. Seeing a big crane of a tree dropping into the middle of the building, that's something pretty special. I don't know of any other hotels in the area that have a tree in the middle of them.
This week we've started our soft opening, started on Monday, to get a feel of the hotel itself and how everything works, all the systems, all the rooms. We've had guests staying with us, only used a proportion of the hotel.
All the guests have been given sort of a feedback form, so we've been taking all of them and taking any notes that they've given us and just making sure that we can just fine-tune anything, so when we do come to actually open, that everything's on the mark.
We started off with just doing 25 covers for the first couple of evenings, and the last couple of evenings we've gone up to 30. Last night we did 40. And last night was the smoothest service so far. It's all very exciting, and hopefully it'll get better.
It's great so far. We've not used much of the garden room yet, but this is just great. There's kind of a lovely buzz about it. It's going to be, when it's full, it's going to be a great atmosphere, because you're cooking in view of the pub, you actually feel part of the whole experience. I just think it's great, because what you can do is you watch the reactions in the people's eyes, and you can see them swapping the food around, tasting each other's food, and that's always a good sign. And and you can see the empty plates coming back, and it's just really it's great.
Being part of a nice, friendly team is very exciting, and it makes you feel very at home. Here, everyone's very friendly and accommodating, and everyone asks how you are, everyone says thank you, which is really nice.
I feel like part of something big, something important, something special.
I love the people that work here. It's not often you find a group or an environment where you get on with every single person. I'm incredibly excited and really can't wait for it to open.
When it's really busy and you've got people everywhere with drinks and food and music playing, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
The word that just sprang out of everyone's mind, it was just wow. They just stood and mouths dropped open. Because from the outside, which is all people have been able to look at for some period of time, it's a listed building. We've restored it to its former glory. It's only until you get inside you can really see the difference.
The thing about the hotel is what makes it special, much as the design is beautiful and the artwork is fantastic, is the people that work in it and the guests that are coming in, and that we are actual sort of custodians of proper traditional hospitality.
It's been an adventure, to be honest. It's been great. Certainly an experience I've loved, and enjoyed. I'm still enjoying it.